and welcome back. I'm going to take you through one of my absolute favourite recipes now, which is a fresh kale pesto pasta. It's absolutely packed full of anti-inflammatory foods and it is so quick and easy to make. We're also going to be serving this with some broccoli. So I'll talk through what you need for this recipe, preferably something like a NutriBullet or a high-speed food processor so you get that nice creamy consistency. And then it's really easy and simple. 2 cloves of fresh garlic. We've got a handful of basil here, which I just got out of the garden. Basil's great because it has vitamin K in it, which is a really powerful antioxidant. And then you need a small avocado. Just make sure it's nice and ripe. I absolutely love avocados. They're nutritional powerhouses and packed full of antioxidants, healthy fats. And there's also studies that show that eating avocados can counteract the effects, like the negative effects of eating other foods that do cause inflammation, things like red meat or refined sugars. And I'm not advocating that, but it just shows how powerful avocados actually are. And then juice of half a fresh lemon. Lemons are fantastic. Again, they've got your vitamin C, so a really powerful antioxidant. And they also help with the digestion of food, so it's great to help with digestion. And then we need 80 grams of fresh walnuts. Walnuts are fantastic as well. They have your omega-3 fats, which help your body to absorb antioxidants and other foods as well. And then we've got 2 big handfuls of kale. Just make sure it's washed nice and through because we're not going to be cooking it. It's going in raw in this recipe. So kale's brilliant. It's got beta-carotene in it and vitamin C. So really powerful antioxidant. So we've got so much in here. 2 servings of pasta, because this is going to serve 2 this recipe. Preferably a whole wheat pasta, something without refined sugars or white flour in as well. I've used things like courgette if you want a bit of a lighter recipe, or you can use things like edamame or brown rice pasta. It's completely up to you, and obviously if you're gluten free, take that into account, but we've just got whole wheat spaghetti for this one. And then completely an option, but I would definitely recommend getting some nutritional yeast in your cupboards. It's a really great cheese replacement and also really high in vitamin B12, which a lot of people don't get if you are on a plant-based diet, and it tastes wonderful in this. Really great replacement for parmesan in a pesto. And then we're going to serve this with some broccoli as well. So really simple. Again, broccoli is a nutrient powerhouse. We're just going to saute this with some salt and pepper and olive oil in a pan. So we'll get going with the recipe. So first of all, you need 2 servings of your pasta and pop that in some boiling water in a pan on medium for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then I like to put a pinch of salt as well in the water and maybe a bit of olive oil if it separates. So we'll get that on a medium heat now. So once that's on the hob, just set your timer so it doesn't go too soft, and we'll get going with the pesto. So you'll need a medium sort of blender for this one. And then all you need to do is pop your kale in. And stuff it right down to the bottom. And add in your garlic with your 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And then half of the juice of a lemon. Just squeeze that in there. And then scrape out the flesh of the avocado and add that in to the cup. So blend this up now, how it is. It should make a nice creamy consistency. Pop that in the blender. And then finally add in the walnuts. The fresh basil, and then a tablespoon of nutritional yeast. And it's always nice to add in a little bit of salt and pepper as well, just to taste. You can pop that back on the blender. And that is absolutely it. That's all you need to do. And that is your creamy avocado pesto in there. So while the pasta should be about 5 minutes left, pop a bit of olive oil in a pan with some salt and pepper and just saute the broccoli for about 5 minutes. So once you've got your pasta cooked and your broccoli sauteed, you can serve. So the pasta's nice and steamy, so that will actually help to warm up the sauce as well. And then literally just pop on the sauce. And then you can sprinkle as well a little bit more nutritional yeast over, which is a bit like parmesan, and then just serve with some broccoli. Smells so good. And there we go, our fresh avocado and kale pesto. It smells amazing and I hope you enjoy.